Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with more Assassin's Creed Origins. I keep on almost saying Odyssey, but Origins here. We're doing Pompeius Magnus, which is the first naval mission, which I'm not a big fan of the naval not this game. It looks really good, obviously. It looks really cool, but not great. I mean, to be honest, it's fine. I mean, it's better than AC3. It's definitely better than AC3, but still not my favorite in the world.
Let's not be thrown into the sea. That's no death for such a hero as me.
Oh yeah, Freds. Yeah, you have the RAM as the X button. So yeah, so that last recorded, which was only like 5 minutes ago. I checked Reddit for a second and I saw someone was like posting on Reddit, was it like who's the most responsible for each boot in Big Brother? And I feel for the season, I think that's something interesting to talk about because like people have been posting, like someone posted their list, and I agree for the most part. There's some that I don't necessarily agree with, but I mean, like Steve, I think you gotta say Tyler. I don't think there's any denying that Tyler is definitely the one that got Steve to go home. Swaggy C, again, Steve, Swaggy C, I think you definitely gotta give to Tyler as well. Yeah, and he obviously it was Caitlyn that sent, like that put him on the block and everything, but that was due to Tyler's work with her to get Swaggy gone. So definitely Tyler again. One point of contention that a lot of people seem to be arguing with is the Winston. And a lot of people are giving Scotty the credit for that, which I would not. Especially because Scotty wanted Brett to go home. Yes, he put Winston on the block and he kept on saying, oh, I don't care which one goes home. He did want Brett to go home. I mean, like, yeah, like anything of like him saying, oh, I don't care which one goes home, that's really just a retroactive sort of thing with Scotty, which I think Scotty does a lot. Okay, wait. I need to remember how this works. Because obviously we played 4 in Rogue recently, so I'm kind of used to that, but this one's a bit different with how it works. To be honest, it actually worked. I mean, like, again, some things work better in this than Rogue and Black Flag, but I'm obviously just more used to those games than this. God damn it! What fucking die? So yeah, I mean, like I think that's a tough week to give, like, to really give credit to people. I feel like, again, I mean, it was, it's tough because I think that's one where it's like it's kind of level 6 as a whole that kind of decided to pick the vote out, because I don't think you give Scotty the credit. I don't, because again, he wanted Brett to go home. I think you give credit to level 6 for deciding which one of the two they wanted to go home at that point. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I wonder, like, so is Odyssey gonna have like all the same weapons? Because again, like, obviously Odyssey takes place like 400 years before, so I don't know, like I don't know, like, how many of these weapons like we're using here are like new things, or like are these all things that already existed? Also, I obviously, like, the people just shooting fire arrows, like, obviously, I mean, that's gonna be part of it, but like the fire bombs and stuff, like, was that already a thing? I don't know. Okay, I did not mean to do that. So yeah, I think the Winston thing is kind of tough. I like of who you really give credit to. Like, if you were to say one person, like, I really don't know who you would say that one person is. Maybe, like, if it's just like one individual person, like, I mean, like, the person that posted the list said it's like it's Tyler, and like, yeah, actually they said Tyler and JC, which I don't think JC deserves credit there. I mean, they were the people that voted the other way and lied about it, but I don't feel like they deserve the credit for actually making Winston go home. At least not JC. I think Tyler more so. But even then, like, I don't think Tyler deserves like all the credit there. I think it's more so, I think that's definitely just a level 6 in general sort of thing. And then what, you got 4, who is the 4th out? Oh, Caitlyn, which people are saying JC, which I think this is completely incorrect. Caitlyn is most responsible for Caitlyn going home. it's her that, like, she was staying up until, like, what, the night before? And then she just kept on talking way too fucking much, and eventually Angela and Casey had a conversation where they were like, well, we can't fucking trust her, and then that's why she went home. Like, I think if you were to give it to one person, I think it's Angela, but it's like, even then, it's like, I think it's Caitlyn, really, the one that fucked it up for herself. Because again, that was a week that was so funny to watch, because it's like, it was Caitlyn and Rockstar on the block, and both of them, whenever they would campaign, like, they would actively dig themselves into a hole. So it's like they were competing over who could do the worst, and like, whoever could do, like, the not worst would stay, which is funny. I don't know. But yeah, I think that one's probably, like, if I were to give it to one person, it's probably Angela, but still, it's not yeah, it's definitely not JC though. People give JC way too much credit for that week, considering, again, she was staying. Like, Caitlyn was staying, even with JC fighting so hard to get rid of her. Up until that last day, like, she was staying in the house. The only reason she left, again, was because she fucked it up for herself. The vote was supposed to be, because they replaced JC with Bailey for that vote. They were able to get Bailey to flip sides for that one vote. And they decided, no, we don't need it. And then they stopped because of how much she fucked it up for herself. But she almost stayed. She should have stayed. But whatever. Then Rachel, I think people are giving credit to Angela, which, yeah. I think you got to give some credit to Tyler, though, for that as well. Considering that, again, the reason why Angela flipped against Rachel was because she trusted Tyler more than she trusted Angela. So I think in that sense, you got to give Tyler credit for that to a degree. That, and also once he found out that Rachel was turning his back, once he found out that Rachel was saying things about him, he, like, instantly, like, turned everything against her and was able to get her. I actually, the more I think about it, I do think you give Tyler credit for Rachel going home more than anyone else. But I think Angela's like a close second, though. Okay. And then Bailey. I think Bailey's another one where, like, you could say Bailey is most responsible for Bailey going home. But I guess outside of Bailey, I think you would say, like, if you were to give one person, I think it's Angela. But really, again, that's another one where it's like, it's level 6 in general, really.
Now let's find this natural coitus.
So I believe that's it, right? So after this, we have a modern day section, right? And then after that, we have the Way of the Gabiniani, which we'll do in this episode as well. And then we'll be at the Blade of the Goddess for next episode. So, yeah. That's the start of the end game, is the Blade of the Goddess, so.
In the midst of war with Caesar, I find it odd. Who in Hades are you?
Who in Hades are you? You're only in one fucking scene and then you die next time we see you. Yeah, who else was there?
Pompeius, Magnus.
Yeah, what, Rockstar, again, that's another one where Rockstar is probably the most responsible. I guess you would say Casey, right? Because Casey won the hacker and put Rockstar up. But, like, really, I mean, it's kind of Rockstar's own fault for her going home that week.
Friendship means to your queen.
And Fessy, I guess Scotty the first time, obviously that's a JC one. That's not even a question. Obviously JC's most responsible for that. Then you got the Fessy boot, which I think that's, again, that's just level 6 in general, but I guess Angela, actually not really though, because Angela didn't even want to go after Fessy. What she was like talking about putting up Haley and Sam for a lot of it, and like with the potential of maybe backdooring Fessy, but it's like, so I don't know if you really give Angela the credit, even though she did win the comps to do it, but it's like, I don't know. Again, I think that's another like level 6 in general sort of thing. Then you got Scotty's second boot, which I think that's probably Tyler, right? Actually, I don't know, because again, Tyler was like very in the middle, and actually at first he wanted to keep Scotty, but then by the end of the week though, yeah, definitely when JC and Brett were plotting to keep Haley, yeah, they definitely, yeah, Tyler definitely convinced them not to. So yeah, I would say Tyler is most responsible for Scotty. Then Haley is, doesn't matter. I guess Casey won HOH and veto that week, right? So I mean, I guess Casey. But again, that was another one that was like just level 6 in general. Then Brett, I think that's obvious. Tyler, that's not really a question. Sam, I think, is another one where it's like, I don't know. To be honest, it might actually be Brett, even though Brett was out of the house at that point. Because the reason why they kept Sam is because they were like, a lot. I mean, obviously this isn't the only reason, but one of the big reasons was because Brett was in their head saying, "Hey, we should keep JC around. JC did so much for us. JC can't win a single competition, that sort of stuff." And then by the time it was eventually Sam's time to go home, that was their rationale as well. So it's like, I think you kind of got to give Brett the credit for it, even though Brett was already gone. But again, that's another one where it's just like level 6 in general. Just they just thought Sam was a bigger threat than JC. Which, to be honest, I agree with. Like, I know a lot of people say, oh, that was the worst move they could have done. I still think that, and a lot of people are, like, really bashing on Tyler for that, that he should have taken Sam to the end. But for me, I would not have. I would have never have taken, I would have taken JC to the end over Sam. Like, I would never taken Sam to the end. Because yeah, I feel like with Sam, a lot of people say, like, are they really going to give Sam the votes? I feel like that's just such a big risk that you don't want to take. Because I do think it's a possibility that Sam could have gotten votes. To be honest, oh wait, this is the assassination thing, isn't it? Where we had to assassinate those guards and everything. Oh my god, this is going to be so fucking, this is so dumb. It's so fucking dumb, but whatever.
What are you trying? Forget about Aya! That circle's here! They must have found out about... Oh, shit! See?
See, I do wonder, are they going to ever explain why Layla's animus is different?
They're here too.
I'm pretty sure they're not, which is going to be funny, but...
You'll find a way out of this.
Because obviously, like, Layla's animus is different. They explain that in the modern... in the tombs. But again, why the fuck do they have bows? Again, obviously it's because it's a reskin of like the enemies from... Okay, fuck off, we fucked it up. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, they just shoot you and you die? Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, well that's pretty fucked. I didn't know that was a thing, but yeah. Oh, what the fuck was that? So Deanna's dead, right? Like, they never really do follow up on that, but yeah, I assume she's dead, right? I mean, how funny would that be if that's actually gonna be part of the modern day in Odyssey? Is like, oh my god, Deanna, she died. Oh my god, what a great character. Fuck this modern day. Fuck this modern day. Wait, this is the dumbest fucking part.
No, don't. Please. No! D? Oh, D. No.
Fuck you, Abstergo. I'm seeing this through.
Fuck you, Abstergo.
So dumb. Oh, fuck me, this is so dumb. Really, they just sent fucking guys over here to kill you. Yet what you're gonna do is just go back into the fucking animus? And why the fuck are they making this seem like this is like the end of the game or something, when there's still fucking like 3 hours left or whatever? And there's even like another fucking modern day section out there. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb.
So I built an animus that lets me access anyone's memories.
Like, this is so dumb.
I even witnessed the origins of the assassins. Artifacts, tombs that were supposed to be stuff of legends.
Oh, fuck this game. Oh my god, fuck this modern day. Where the fuck am I going? I'm going the wrong way.
I understand why you thought I had to die. But did you have to kill my best friend? What did she...
Where are we going? I completely lost where we're going. Okay, here it is. Ah, fuck this modern day. It's really such shit. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Whatever, though. Does the name William Miles ring a bell? We're getting to that, too. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, I was gonna say, okay. So we're gonna do Wave the Gabiniani or whatever. Next episode, we'll go ahead and do Blades of the Blades of the Goddess. I don't know if we'll do Battle of the Nile. That's a long section. That's like a good like hour-long section. So it's like, probably not. But we'll probably start Battle of the Nile, finish Battle of the Nile next episode after that. Start the final weighing, and then obviously get through the final weighing. And then the end of the game. Oh, part 7 of the Let's Play just uploaded, which took a while. Yeah, Origins, I didn't notice that, but yeah, I guess Origins, fuck, accidentally started the video. I guess Origins is taking a while to upload as well. Because I was complaining a lot about Syndicate and Unity, which, I mean, Syndicate and Unity is worse, but it still takes like 40 minutes to upload a video while playing Origins, which, yeah, is strange. Because most games, like, it only takes like 20 minutes. But for some reason, Origins, Unity, and Syndicate are taking longer. Well, even when playing Rogue, like Rogue Remastered, that wasn't bad. And then Rogue Remastered obviously is a small game. It's only 10 gigs. Oh, what is that? Oh, one of the uploads just canceled on me? What a dickhead. Well, we're back here again.
I've killed all these naked Yadet.
So yeah, Herculeon, which we do not have a fast travel point, so let's go here. But yeah, as I said, I am excited for Odyssey, even though obviously I'm kind of spoiled on the main antagonist, but I kind of knew it already. But we'll see. Supposedly there's a lot of twists and turns, is from what I'm hearing with the narrative, and supposedly, like, again, I've seen a lot of people say it's really fucking good, which I don't know. It might be. I wasn't really expecting anything that good from the past storyline, and even from the modern storyline. But yeah, I expected a decent game, like a decent Witcher clone that was in ancient Rome and in ancient Greece. And if we get that, I'll be fine. If we get more than that, then awesome. That's even better. No, you won't let me. What a dick. Ooh, that looks nice. Ah, fuck off. Can we not cross this? Oh, we can, okay. So yeah, we'll probably finish the main game tonight. If we don't, we'll finish it very early tomorrow. And then we'll probably also do the hidden ones tomorrow. And then we'll probably... And that's probably where I'll stop for tomorrow morning. We'll come back at some point tomorrow to start Curse of the Pharaohs. Probably finish that up on Tuesday. Or we could just do it all tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, Curse of the Pharaohs is not... Like, the hidden ones takes about an hour. Curse of the Pharaohs takes about 3 hours, I believe. Just like by just rushing through it, I mean. So, yeah. This looks really fucking good. I mean, yeah, like, that's something that, like, this game obviously does very, very well with the environment stuff. Yeah, look, the water looks really great, obviously. Obviously, being worked on by Ubisoft Singapore. Did Singapore work on Odyssey? I'm pretty sure they did, right? How could they not? Considering that obviously there's a lot of water in Odyssey. Yeah, I'm also interested in seeing if there's anything Odyssey related. Obviously, there's gonna be stuff Odyssey related in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but I wonder if there's gonna be like direct parallels between Odyssey and like the actual in the book The Odyssey, because I love the book The Odyssey. The book The Odyssey is actually one of my inspirations for a certain story that I wrote that I keep on talking about, but never actually mentioned anything concrete on it because I'm never going to. But yeah, I did write I wrote a story that again, very influenced by The Odyssey, and yeah, and obviously I know that the Platinum Trophy is called Epic Cycle, which is the name of the series. Is like the name of the grouping of all those epics is called the Epic Cycle of like the Iliad and the Odyssey and the other ones I just don't fucking remember their names of because they're not as important. And also because they're not even written by the same people. Like, I don't even get why they're even considered a grouping. Like, I get that they tell the story of Odysseus' life, but still, it's like, it's so strange. That it's like, well, it's like, I guess technically the Bible's the same way, isn't it? But either way, I don't know, whatever. Okay. We're almost there. Yeah, I love the Odyssey. I remember reading the Odyssey as a kid, and I really loved it when I was in middle school, maybe. And like watched it, like there was like a British TV movie, I believe, that we watched, and really loved that. And then ever since then, really saw that as like a literary sort of influence. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely the better out of the like the sort of older, sort of epic sort of stories. I mean, like Beowulf is good too, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, like, I never was a big fan of Gilgamesh. You know, Gilgamesh was first, right? Gilgamesh was the first. I believe Gilgamesh is like the first story, right? Like ever written, or like something to that nature. It's like the first like epic story ever written, or something to that nature. Yeah, Gilgamesh is fine. I mean, it's the it's definitely if it's not, then it's easily the first story that like followed the hero's journey, which is obviously something else that I am very well tuned with. Yeah, I took like a mythology class, and like the entire thing was pretty much on the hero's journey, which was funny. I mean, just because I mean, like that's the way a lot of myths follow, is the hero's journey. And to be honest, a lot of like even just modern stories follow hero's journey. Like Thor, like from Thor the MCU movie, the 2011 film, it was like pretty much following the hero's journey, like plot point by plot point. Like it's pretty funny, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I even had for mythology class, I had back in, that was what, my second semester of college? Maybe? I don't remember. Well, I took mythology class, that was fun. I had to write a story. I had to write a myth of our own using Hero's Journey. That was really fun. Yeah, like, I love writing short stories for classes just because I take it as a complete fucking joke every time. It's so much fun. Like, yeah, I love this scene.
Perfect that you have met us in Heraklion, the city of wine, women, whatever a magi like you desires and deserves.
To the queen.
To the queen.
I love that.
Bayek, you arrive at an opportune time.
Really, could she have worn a more like very iffy dress? Like, couldn't that easily just like easily fuck up? But whatever.
I have 2 more names. The order can't be.
And how many more names after that?
As many as it takes.
I wish to bring my son to the afterlife where he belongs, not... I like you, Cleopatra. But the royal matters that seduced my wife do not sway me so.
What does the badge mean to you? Have you forgotten?
This badge means more to you than it does to me.
This is not one man we are fighting. Nothing ends simply. Aya has understood that you have a new reality. I am your pharaoh. You are Magi to all of Egypt.
I am Magi to no pharaoh. Actually, that's at the beginning of the game, isn't it? Yeah, I was thinking that was at the end. Yeah, it's the Rujik fucking line. And I love how, like, all of a sudden he has a fucking towel on his head again. Like, is that really something that happened? He was, like, talking to Cleopatra, and she walks away for a second and says, I gotta put the towel on my head.
And his fleet any day now. To unite against the Order and change the land.
I did see a lot on my hunts that sickened me. Our land is being oppressed greatly. I realize we cannot let the Order rise again.
Yes, Bayek. The 2 new names, the Jackal and the Scorpion, are within my brother's...
The Jackal, that's what Septimius's thing is.
On my life.
An attempt on your life? By your brother's Philakes?
Hard to tell. A Gabiniani, one of Septimius' warriors. They form a militia 2,000 strong. I had hoped to ally with them.
With Septimius? The Roman lug. He leads them.
Yes, the dreamer who posits himself as truly Egyptian.
But yeah, I always loved the
Very
Odyssey.
Egyptian, if you ask me. Aya feels he is working for the Order and has a proxy here.
So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of like sort of references to the Odyssey with it. Oh, I love this that people like don't get that the Odyssey is like a book. Like it's so funny. Like someone said like on because there's a side quest in this game called the Odyssey. And it's a reference, obviously, to the book, The Odyssey. But it's like so many people were saying, "Oh my God, they were referencing Assassin's Creed Odyssey in this side quest." It's like, no, they were referencing the book, The Odyssey. Or I guess technically it's a poem, it's an epic poem, but whatever. Obviously now you'll read it in the form of a book and stuff, but.
Brother Septimius, you're your son,
And I don't give a shit.
Shit giving.
Yeah, I love that line. It's funny because I guess Abu Bakr Salim was like very anti that line. Like he did not like that line. That shit giving is my job. He like just thought it was super ridiculous. But like once he actually acted it out, he thought, oh, it was great.
Enough for you.
Like, I think he said that it was like it's one of his favorite lines now. That shit giving is my job.
I suggest you visit the brothel in town.
Yes.
To be honest, like, I've said this before. Like the writing in this game is very mixed. Like again, there's some great moments, but there's some also real like things. But I feel like almost anything with Bayek is really great. Like any dialogue stuff with Bayek, I feel like they really. And again, I think a lot of it's because of Abu Bakar's acting. Yeah, I think he's just such a he's just a master at playing Bayek. I mean, like, to be honest, I don't even know if he can act as anything else. Like I've never seen him act in anything else. But I feel like if he could just play Bayek for the rest of his life, I think it will be good. But. Yeah, I mean, he's just so great at playing Bayek, and yeah, it's a shame that he probably won't be able to play him again, which is a shame. Unless they're making a Bayek sequel, unless fucking Black Flag team's working on a Bayek sequel right now, which they're not. So, yeah. All right. Why is she standing on the couch? Whatever.
I have a discount for... Wait. You're not with the Gabinianis, are you?
No, I am not. I am a Magi.
Whoa. Magi's used to come here all the time, but not recently. Who do you work for then?
Cleopatra.
I heard she was in town. Well, a Magi working for his pharaoh. You must have gold to burn.
I'm a Magi for no pharaoh.
Legendary twins.
Speaking is what you call it. I suppose we all have our thing. The twins are going to cost you if you want to see.
I should have gotten a drink. Fuck.
Anything else with
I'm really fucking thirsty right now. Oh, wait, what? Oh, we have to pay her? Fuck that. Oh, whatever. Why is she on the couch? Like, why is she going on the couch all the time? Is that like a fetish of hers to stand on couches?
I had a rough night yesterday, so don't speak too hard with them.
Yeah, it's so funny too. It's like it's a guy and a girl and stuff. Yeah.
You wanted to speak to us?
I'm looking for a Gabiniani.
Yeah, really though. These are like the best looking people in Egypt. Like these are the best looking. Oh shit, they're really beat up, are they? I never noticed that until now. They're really beat up.
For that monster, everyone is scared of him.
Oh, like these are the best ones in all of Egypt.
The top of the
These
square.
two.
You won't be staying anywhere ever again.
I'm like, really? Oh, I feel like, I mean, even Bayek's a much better looking guy than that guy. And then, like, I mean, like, again, Aya's a much better looking woman than that woman. So it's like, that's the best you can get. Yeah, we'll go ahead and finish this mission. I think, I mean, we're already at 30 minutes, though. We're actually not that, fuck, wrong way. I think we're pretty much actually back on pace with what we were doing before with the other Let's Play, but oh well. So okay, I know what we're looking for.
Venator does not work alone.
I think it's one of these. Well. Yeah, I don't care, so I'm not even gonna listen to it. I really don't care. Really, this is just a... Yeah, they're gonna... We're just trying to figure out the plan.
Wine cask. I fear the queen was right.
I really don't care if the queen is right. Like, it really doesn't matter to me. It's like, fuck Cleopatra.
Right, but I need more information.
Both literally and figuratively.
My gods. A crafty plan.
Yeah, that being said, I think Cleopatra, like, of all the Assassin's Creed women, like, the love, like, not love interest, but, like, whatever, of all the Assassin's Creed women, I feel like Cleopatra's the sexiest one, right? Like, I'm trying to think, I mean, like, AC1 obviously has, I think there's only one woman in the entire fucking game, and it's Maria Thorpe. AC2, I mean, like, there's, like, Katerina Sforza, but it's, like, I mean, she's whatever.
You have your own puppets within the order.
And, like, I don't know, like, Lucrezia, I don't know. Who else is there? I mean, like, there's like, Christina is like just whatever. Like, I feel like Cleopatra's probably this like the most sexually appealing person. That sounds so wrong. Out of any of the people in Assassin's Creed. Again, I just don't know who would beat her really. I'm trying to think. I mean, because again, like I feel like there's people, and I'm talking about just like pure. Yeah. Because I feel like there's someone like Evie, where I feel like Evie is like a really, like seems like wife material sort of thing. But it's like, in terms of like, again, this is like such a shallow conversation at this point. But not really someone that you just like sleep with one time and then that's it. Well, I feel like Cleopatra's like the epitome of that, right? Okay. So, wait. Which one's the lighthouse one? Okay, so we're going to this one first. It's the lighthouse one, once you do that one, you can literally just jump into the water and head straight over there. Like, it's not that far.
I must be careful now.
Ah, fuck, I fucked it up. Oh well. Again, we're still way above their level, so we should be fine. Oh, okay, this was a big mistake, though. Okay. Yeah, who else is there? Like, I'm trying to think of female characters. I think Cleopatra's got to be #1. I mean... yeah, Syndicate again. I feel like there's Evie, but Evie's not really, again, not sexy, sort of. I mean, not in like a traditional sense. I think she, again, like, yeah. And then what? Unity again. I think at least is like is fine, but again, not really. I think it's like more of someone that you would want to be in like a committed relationship with, not necessarily. What is it? Sleep with and then execute yourself in the morning, or whatever the line is. What is the line? That's the line, right? I will sleep with anyone as long as you agree to execute yourself in the morning or something. Be executed in the morning. So I forgot the line. Something like that. Yeah. What else is there? I mean, like what? 4. I mean, Aunt Bonnie's pretty. But then again, I feel like Aunt Bonnie is like. I feel like Cleopatra just like exudes sexiness out of her. That sounds so fucking wrong. But while like a lot of these other AC women characters don't do that. He's like, well, Aunt Bonnie is probably like, I don't know. Even Aunt Bonnie, yeah, Aunt Bonnie is like more of a grounded sort of character, even though she does. Like end up with Jack Rackham of all fucking people, but whatever. I'm trying to think of who else there would be. He's what, in 3? There's really no women in 3. Revelations, there's Sophia, who again is, yeah.
The high seas have taken me for some time, but now I'm yours.
All right. All right, so this fight was really brutal when we played it the first time on the channel, when we were playing on hard and like weren't leveled up. But again, now this is like easy. Yeah, actually, I'm trying to think. Like, I think it's gotta be. Like, I don't even think it's close between Cleopatra and anyone else. Mind you, I'm assuming from what I've heard about Origin, or fuck, what I've heard about Odyssey is that there's probably going to be some in Odyssey, but yeah, I feel like when it comes to games before this, it's not even close. So there's this guy, we should be able to kill him off pretty easily. Again, this is a tough fight in when you're playing this for the first time on hard and stuff.
That is no way to talk about a goddess.
If you are the guardian of Egypt, the gods will surely be dead.
There we go.
Save a place in the duat for your brother Septimius.
Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Blade of the Goddess stuff. Like, really, any of the Aya stuff in this game just sucks.
Old man,
So bad.
are you injured?
Just a flesh wound.
I am fine. Nothing hurts anymore. My mind is a riot. All I have is that I am pushed.
Yeah, to be honest, in this game, I don't find Aya super attractive. I find her much more attractive in the hidden ones.
This civil war is
Like, she looks great in the hidden ones. Here, she just looks like, okay. It's like, she's
My
fine.
throne rots in the hands of my brother. Instruct Foxidas to prepare ship. We head to meet Pompey. My last resort. You two go ahead and tell him we're coming.
Yes, my queen. Bayek, if we don't get to Pompey first, Septimius might.
I don't care. Fuck Septimius. Alright, let's go. This is the end of the mission once we get there, so we're just going to play until that point. We're going to go to about 40 minutes or so, right? But frame rate, holy fuck. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Not that it really matters too much. Again, we can just edit it together nowadays. Because what happened, I mean, Origins, both times, the first 2 times I played on the channel, both times the game crashed at some point and I lost episodes. But obviously, why wouldn't you just jump on this ship? Okay, fine. Fine.
Septimius is the shit-eater. He is the man we must escort to the Devourer.
And of Potinus?
He will be more fodder for the Devourer.
Fuck, I'm starting to get tired. It's not that late. It's only 11.
Return home with Cleopatra in our company to show the Sea Ones what has changed, what we have changed.
How are things on your trireme?
Great. Foxidas has entrusted me with
Why don't we take each other here?
in this reed boat.
Take
Why
advantage
not?
of
This is a
the
pretty
spare
decent
moments
boat.
between us, before your new job steals you away as savior of all Egypt.
You make jokes, but it is not funny. It is greatness I am after. This country is at civil war. One simply cannot deny it. Everywhere is misery.
I love you, Aya. And we are Medjay. We do serve and protect, but we work alone. I share your hatred for Ptolemy. But remember, Cleopatra is a Ptolemy. She's the better of 2 evils.
We must serve greatness. What greatness do we serve now?
We
Our
are
own
brothers.
creed.
We were parents. I love you, Bayekosiwa. But what are you of now?
Death hangs in the air.
A new creed.
Stenches in it. You're getting fucking
Have you not heard that before? You will in like about 2 hours into the game. Yeah, I mean, that being said, again, like while again, I think this is a pretty mixed game in terms of writing, especially in terms of pacing, especially at this end game here. I think this entire end game's fucked. They really, like, because again, I feel like the first third of the game, like before you get to, like the scarab and the lizard and all that sort of stuff, like it's good. It's good. It's fine, I should say. The best part of the game is the scarab, lizard, all those assassinations. And then this back third is kind of mediocre. It's from a gameplay and from a narrative perspective.
Where is Caesar?
He has arrived in Alexandria. He is heavily guarded, so there's...
Bring me to him. I will get to Caesar if I have to drag myself through the sewers of the palace.
Yeah, you're gonna be put into a fucking, what's it called? Fucking carpet. That's what happened in real life, supposedly. Is that she snuck her way in there by going into a carpet. Ooh, that was a lot of XP. There we go, Blade of the Goddess. I don't get why they don't just name it Blade of the Goddess instead of Aya, Blade of the Goddess. It's like, why? Like, there's no other mission in the fucking game called Aya anything. Like, it's... So weird. But whatever. We'll end the episode here. Next episode, we'll continue on. We'll do Eye of Blade the Goddess, which is a pain, but we'll do it. But for now, thank you for watching.